Mullah Nasruddin went to Paris, and he took up residence in the artist quarters and became a poet. And he composed about more than 1,000 verses, and he and his friends would promote them all over the town. But then one day, Mullah's friend Wali went to his little attic place, and he found the Mullah sitting with his head in his hands, weeping copiously. And Wali said to Mullah, what's the matter, Mullah? And the Mullah said, I realized I'm not a poet. And Wali said, well, that's all right, just stop being a poet. And Mullah said, but I can't. I've just been made doyen of the Poets Society and head of the Poets Academy. I'm famous as of yesterday. So the question has been asked these last days, what lies for us between the sensory awareness that nothing is what it seems, and that state of realization that anything that changes is not real. So if we get a little Taoist serious, as the Taoist really can't be, but anyway, there's that little anecdote about the time when Li Tzu went to the great sage Wen Tzu, and he said to Wen Tzu, Master, how is it that an enlightened man can be in water and not drown, be in a fire and not burn, and be in the air without falling? And Wen Tzu replied, well, when a man aligns his body, his mind, and his spirit, and focuses his mind, he is in a state where he has merged with but transcended nature. In this state, he has lost all sense of self, and this renders him able to be in the water without drowning, to be in fire and not burn, to be in air and not fall. Is it not so that an ordinary man, if he's riding in a cart and falls, he will break his bones? But if a man is drunk and falls, he has no sense of falling, so he does no harm. He has forgotten himself. Imagine if man can do this when he is drunk. Just imagine how it will be if we can forget ourselves permanently. When a man aligns his body, his mind, and his spirit, and focuses the mind, he is in a state where he merges with, but transcends nature. In this state, he is able to be in water without drowning, in fire without burning, and in air without falling. What does this mean for us? What is our experience? We know how to lose ourselves in movement by focusing the mind on an object. But what is this transcendence? Where not only are we merged with the elements of nature, life, existence, but transcending them to render us boundless, limitless, beyond mortal or immortality. Where have they met in us this life and other than life, that which does not change and that which is constantly changing? What say you? That which does not change and that which is constantly